Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the ocean S-Pass to uncover the truth about one of the most terrifying predators that ever lived, the Megalodon. We've all seen the movies, the sensational documentary suggesting it might still be lurking in the dark abyss. But what's the real story behind this colossal shark? Was it just a myth or a very real monster of the deep? Let's find out. First off, let's get one thing straight. Megalodon was absolutely real. This isn't a creature from folklore like the kraken or sea serpent. We have cold, hard evidence. And the most common pieces of evidence are its teeth. These things are massive. A single Megalodon tooth can be over 7 inches long, bigger than your hand. To put that in perspective, the largest great white shark tooth is less than 3 inches. Paleontologists have found thousands of these fossilized teeth all over the world, from the Americas to Europe, Africa, and Asia. They've even been found far inland, in places that were once ancient seabeds. These teeth are our primary window into the world of this incredible animal. So, how big was this big-toothed shark, which is literally what Megalodon means? Based on the size of its teeth and a few rare fossilized vertebrae, scientists have been able to create some pretty mind-blowing estimates. While the exact size is still debated, the general consensus is that an adult Megalodon could reach lengths of up to 60 feet, maybe even more. That's 3 times longer than the biggest great white shark today. Imagine a school bus, but it's a shark. Its weight? An estimated 50 to 60 tons, possibly even up to 100 tons. That's like a whole herd of elephants. Its bite force was a thing of nightmares. Computer models estimate it could clamp down with a force of up to 40,000 pounds per square inch. That's powerful enough to crush a car. A great white's bite is forceful, but Megalodon's was in a completely different league. With a bite like that, you can bet its diet was pretty impressive. Megalodon was an apex predator, sitting right at the top of the food chain. Its main course? Whales. We have fossil evidence for this too. Paleontologists have discovered whale bones with huge bite marks that perfectly match the size and shape of Megalodon teeth. It seems Megalodon would have used its incredible power to ram its prey, possibly disabling them by crushing their rib cages or biting off their fins before going in for the kill. It was a brutal, effective hunter perfectly adapted to taking down the largest animals in the sea. It didn't just eat whales, though. Its diet also likely included other large marine mammals like seals, sea lions, and even other sharks. Basically, if it swam in the ocean, it was potentially on Megalodon's menu. So, where and when did this monster live? Megalodon ruled the oceans for a very long time, from about 23 million years ago to roughly 3.6 million years ago. This was during an era known as the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. The world was a bit warmer back then, and the oceans were teeming with life, providing the perfect hunting ground. Its fossils have been found globally, suggesting it was a cosmopolitan species, thriving in temperate and tropical waters around the world. It was a true king of the seas for millions of years. Now for the big question. If it was so successful, why isn't it still around? Why did Megalodon go extinct? This is where the science gets really interesting, and there's no single simple answer. It was likely a combination of factors. One of the leading theories is climate change. Around 3 million years ago, the planet began to cool down significantly, leading to the ice ages. As the polar ice caps expanded, sea levels dropped dramatically. This would have destroyed many of the shallow coastal nursery areas where Megalodon raised its young. Baby Megalodons, like baby sharks today, needed protected, food-rich waters to grow safely away from larger predators. Without these nurseries, their survival rates would have plummeted. The cooling oceans also had a massive impact on Megalodon's food source. Many of the whale species that Megalodon preyed upon either went extinct or adapted to the colder polar waters where the giant shark couldn't follow. Its warm water hunting grounds were shrinking, and its primary food was moving away. Imagine a lion whose savanna turns into an Arctic tundra, and all the zebras and wildebeests migrate north. That's the kind of pressure Megalodon was facing. Its massive size, once its greatest asset, became a liability. An animal that big needs a colossal amount of food to survive. With its food supply dwindling, Megalodon was slowly starved into extinction. On top of all that, it faced new competition. As Megalodon was struggling, new predators were on the rise. Ancestors of the modern great white shark were becoming more common. While smaller, they were more agile and adaptable. They could survive on smaller prey and tolerate a wider range of water temperatures. Also, large, intelligent marine mammals like orcas or killer whales were evolving. These predators hunted in packs and could have potentially outcompeted Megalodon for food or even preyed on its young. So you have a perfect storm: climate change, loss of habitat, disappearing food, and new competition. It was a battle on all fronts, and ultimately, Megalodon lost. So, could it still be out there, hiding in the Mariana Trench or some unexplored part of the ocean? I know it's a fun idea, but scientifically, it's extremely unlikely. A population of animals that large couldn't hide forever. We would see evidence. We find fresh teeth on the seafloor, bite marks on whales, or even carcasses washed ashore. We found none of that. The fossil record is clear. The last Megalodon teeth are millions of years old. Also, the deep ocean where people imagine it hiding is a cold, nutrient-poor environment. It's not a suitable habitat for a massive warm water predator that needs to eat tons of food. While the ocean is vast and mysterious, all the evidence points to Megalodon being gone for good. Studying it helps us understand not just the history of our planet, but also the delicate balance of marine ecosystems and how even the most dominant predators can fall victim to a changing world. It's a powerful lesson from the past. The story of Megalodon is a reminder that our planet is constantly in flux, and the giants that once ruled can vanish, leaving behind only their fossilized teeth and a legendary reputation. So, the next time you see a movie about a giant shark terrorizing the seas, you'll know the incredible true story behind the fiction. Megalodon was real. It was terrifying, and its extinction tells a fascinating story about life, death, and change on planet Earth. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the past. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments what ancient creature you want me to cover next. Until then, stay curious.